We're not gonna make any travel plans until our decorator guy has arrived. That's what they call it. A lot of people ask, and I'm not gonna mention any names of friends or people that have been in our video. It's better to not pretend to be somebody else anyway, you know what I mean? Well, good morning, everybody. We are back home in ThatPhanom, NakhonPhanom, Thailand. We haven't been for a walk around the neighborhood in quite some time, even before we went on our last trip. So we're gonna go walk around this morning and just check out the town. We're waiting on our contract designer. I don't know really what his title is. Good morning. My mother and father-in-law went to go visit her sister. She's recovering still from her stroke. So she just got released after being in the hospital for a long time. 60,000 baht a month to stay in the hospital, but came with a physical therapist and other things too. So she's finally back home in Bangkok. So they went to go visit her for a couple of days. They'll be back Sunday. Sunday we'll have Paige's birthday party. I've told her I would make her a meal of her choice. She hadn't told me yet what she wanted. And yeah, our designer's coming about 10 o'clock today. Somebody gave me a suggestion to go to the IKEA website, and they have got a really awesome like designer plan, floor designer, you know, which is what I did that little plan on, which looked pretty good. It's not what I want exactly, but it's gonna give them an idea of what to look, you know, what to do. I don't, you know, it's gonna have to be him because the design has to fit Thailand, you know. My thoughts probably won't work.
No, he been doing that. It's not like he never do it.
Oh, I know. That's why I trust I just want to give him kind of an idea and let him figure out exactly how to make it work, you know. We went and looked at the refrigerator yesterday, so we got that. 21,000 baht for the upgraded refrigerator. We'll put ours in the garage, the black one in the garage, which would be good because I like to store, you know, every now and then we go to Karat or Udon and get some foreigner foods. I store them in the refrigerator, and usually there's not enough room and it ends up disappearing.
Yeah, she kind of creepy.
If I don't eat it like right away. Is she going to raid the refrigerator outside too?
I don't know.
Or is it going to be full also?
I don't know. She might.
That's a big bus.
They're entertaining. Is cooking.
Our good friend Jim Edwards passed away. He has been in a few of our videos. He was a kind of an older, heavy-set guy. Just had his knees replaced too. Yeah. He battled an illness. I don't have all the details. I just know he passed away after fighting for about a week.
Don't we see him in Chiang Mai one time?
We saw him in Chiang Mai. He came to Koh Chang with us with the big group. He'd been to our house a few times. He was an awesome person. Yeah, but anyway, you know, it comes a time. Everybody's got their time. You never know. Yeah, Paige's aunt just all of a sudden had a stroke. But she likes to take lots of medication even if she doesn't have an illness. She's like, oh, I'm going to take that just in case. And, you know, she needed to probably exercise a little more. They really got this looking nice now, huh? Yeah, that looks good. Not sure about the entrance steps, but maybe you need to add a few more.
the stew in the front.
River's low. Very quiet today. They got a nice little luggage rack. Okay, let's walk. We're not going to make any travel plans until we get kind of an idea about how long this kitchen's going to take to be made. He told us, you know, once the design is approved, it could take about a month and a half to get everything built, if it needs to be custom made, which probably will. So we'll probably be doing some little stuff, but not much. This branch kind of fell down. I must spend some time with Mom. Her friend is coming also, so they want to do something by the ocean, but I can't really make any plans right now. A lot of people ask, and I'm not going to mention any names of friends or people that have been in our video, or in our life, I should just say. You know, everybody's got their personal life, you know, their own stuff going on. And, you know, there's been a lot of people we've hung out with. For example, I'll give you an example, Klaus and Thun. It's not that we're not friends with them anymore. We're pretty much friends with everybody that we've still hung out with. But people just have their own stuff going on, you know. We don't always want to hang out, and sometimes me and Paige just need a break to be by ourselves. Nice shirt.
สวัสดีค่ะ
เสือสวย สุดยอดครับ Merry Christmas.
เดินตากแดด
But I think people, well, I don't think a lot of people think anything much about it. It's just that we're just not hanging out with them because everybody's got stuff to do, you know. A lot of people have their own travel destinations, and things change. You know, a lot of times we were headed down south, mainly not just for friends, but Mom was down there, so that has changed. Everything changes, you know. Just for the people that were concerned about some of the characters that were in our video, you know. So.
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
Army USA
Army USA หมวกดี
ไหนบอกว่าไม่มีแรง
ไม่มีแรงหมดแรงแล้ว
Army ต้องสตอมเพิ่นว่าเพิ่นเบิดแรงแล้วบ่เสื้อดอก
ครับผม
มือแน่เลยเจ้าน่ะ
Okay. Retirement's been pretty good for us. I think mentally it's important. Well, I think it's important to have a low stress life. But we were definitely more physically fit when we were in America, because we went, you know, we had a gym membership and we worked out every day. We did that to occupy our time. And now we travel a lot, so we have to fit in some kind of physical activities, you know. And a lot of times, you know, when you're on vacation, you just want to relax and drink beer and eat food. And I'll be honest with you. We haven't come up with a good balance yet. I bought a lot of bicycles, and I was doing really good with the bicycle. And I need to get back into it. My mom's here. Things have kind of changed a little bit, but I need to figure out a balance with the bicycle, not the e-bike, but my road bike. I need to get back on it. And you know, I always set myself goals and say this and that, but there's always stuff interfering. with my plans. Commercial. I think that's a big problem when you don't really have any direction. You're kind of, you know, you're just kind of in limbo, you know, take day by day. And I said, we travel so much, it's not like I can just, I'll stop and dedicate my time to the gym or a special diet or stuff like that. It's just it's difficult. For me, I just got to come up with something that works for me and Paige and my mom and my in-laws. Still standing. Oh, the water's up some, yeah. The water's up quite a bit, actually. Looks like they added some more, I think. Yeah, a little side covered area.
This is that way.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the commercial to get away. Seems like it's not going to happen. I think my personality kind of clashes with some people because they say, oh, you complain a lot about everything. It doesn't matter what I say, it just seems like it's a complaint, I guess. It's better to not pretend to be somebody else anyway, you know what I mean? Especially on YouTube. I don't have that kind of energy to constantly try to pretend to be somebody else. Just, I guess, for the sake of people to like me. Got some golf clubs, you know. Now I have a lot of people that want to come play golf with me. You know, it's a pretty good form of exercise. I think it's like a really low impact, actually, form of exercise. But definitely, you know, walking, and as long as you're not taking a golf cart, you get pretty good exercise walking around. Paige just said everything is so green and full. The sky is super clear too. In the shade, it's cool, yeah. A lot of green grass now. I don't know too many foreigner friends or acquaintances of mine that have stayed in one place for very long. I mean, I've only been here 8 years. But the only one that I really know that has been there for quite some time is Klaus and Thun. They love that area there in Prachuap. But Klaus goes back to, I think he's in Sweden right now. Klaus goes back, he's got a lot of stuff he likes to do back in Sweden, so he goes back for a few months and then comes back. They don't travel. They traveled a lot with us when we first got here. But you know, he told me one day, he said, you know what, I'm tired. Like, he would come with us and then they would kind of cancel halfway through and go back home. Because it just got a little wore out, you know. I think at that time he was like 66 when he was traveling with us. So things changed, but most everybody else I know have moved around quite a bit. And I'm only saying this because I think, you know, we get bored and we want to move around. So a lot of them have moved back to their home country. They just decided that they couldn't really settle in anywhere. Yeah, every one of my friends, especially the ones that have been in my videos, have moved around quite a bit. If you're a single guy, it's best to just try to bounce around if you can. Try not to settle in somewhere. Of course, if you're married, that's a little different. It's good to have a home base too, but you can always rent year to year on that. Like my mom, I want her to keep her home base could either be with me and Paige or where she's at now. Currently, it's where she's at now. But if she gets another place somewhere, she'll just keep her home base here still. I think she's ready to start traveling. We'll see how that goes. See if our delightful hat friend is here. Haven't seen him in a while. The shop is full, huh? Yeah, he may have took his bike somewhere. I feel like my time here in Thailand's been pretty successful so far. I have no regrets or any urge to go back to the United States. I enjoy my Thai family. I enjoy being with them, and when we're home, I enjoy the Thai style family way of living. A lot of times I want my own space. I do have my own space upstairs, but I definitely don't want another house or home that I have to do things. สวัสดีครับ
ไปไหนมาเนาะ
ไปเที่ยวเยอะ Anyway, I'm not interested in getting another place. We could if we want to, but we're not. And I started this YouTube channel, so that was like a big thing for me to stay active. Because I knew we were already traveling. But, I think because of the YouTube, actually, I'm traveling a lot more than I initially planned. And it just gives me something to do, It's very important to find something to do. Keep yourself busy. You keep yourself busy, keep your mind busy, you stay healthy. Here he is. Good morning.
How are you? How is Chang?
I feel like a got Chang.
You are Chang แล้ว
Yeah.
There is a guy from Canada.
Uh-huh.
Thai people.
Oh.
He asked me to tell you that he come to visit you.
Oh.
During that you went to Port Chang.
The Thai.
I didn't ask his name.
Oh, okay.
He was on the car.
Just visiting, huh? Thai.
He recognized me. He recognized me.
Is he just visiting Thailand from Canada? Or?
Yeah, from Canada. From Canada, come to visit the family also.
Oh, okay. Where is he from? Remember?
No, he said just only Canada.
Oh, yeah. You doing okay?
Everything's still under control.
Under control.
Except money.
Money. Are you happy? Okay.
Enough.
Are you healthy?
Yeah. Everybody healthy, yeah?
Healthy and happy is the most important.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're healthy and happy, everything else will come. Okay.
That is a kind of investment.
Yeah. Without your health, you have nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, my friend. Oh, they got a little walking path now. So that the people aren't wandering around, huh?
Yeah. Walking path or bicycle?
Beautiful temple. They're doing a lot of cleaning up. They got some ideas churning in their heads. I'll give you guys a couple of ideas on some things to do. Even if you're already here in Thailand, the schools could always use not like a teacher, but somebody to come in and speak to the kids. It's actually just about any school would love to have you come in regularly as a visitor and speak to the kids. That's something that you can do. And I've had a lot of friends, especially on retirement visas, that worked for, you know, school, or my friend that was in Cha'am, he taught at was it the police academy? I think the new recruit police academy there in Cha'am. You know, he didn't have a work permit, but they still wanted to pay him 20,000 baht a month. He refused it and would give it back to the students. Of course, they loved him. And learning Thai is a good thing. Learn to read and write and speak Thai. You can just dedicate your time to either a school or find a tutor that can speak English, is what I did. And you know, that will really change a lot for you in Thailand. It'll open up many, many doors if you can, you know, if you can have an understanding of some language, you know. You know, they have Taekwondo courses, cooking, you know, become a monk. Travel around Thailand. And you know, the best thing about traveling, well, what I suggest also is to just not expect things to be familiar to you. Like, just open up your mind and don't try to compare everything to what you know. You know, just walk around like a kid if you can. A lot of people got into bicycling. A lot of my friends, they started bicycling. I did that also. It was great exercise. I regret getting my e-bike because it really made me lazy. I had a lot of friends with e-bikes just like, come ride my e-bike with me. And I was like, no, I'd rather could just ride my motorcycle, you know? And then I got on the e-bike and I convinced myself, yeah, this is still good exercise. It was actually a little easier on my knees, but it made me weak. So I'm not saying I want to get rid of my e-bike, but I do need to start riding my other bike again. I don't know, there's a few other things you can do. Some people, you know, started a business with their wives. Sawadee krap. You got to do something. I think if you don't, your time is limited, especially if you got to depend on hanging out with your friends all the time. Changed a lot since we've been here. Inside that there was one of the only two massage places that were here in the town. I don't know what it is. They tried to make it another one time, but it didn't work. None of this stuff was here. I think if it wasn't for COVID, a lot of things would be totally different. Because it really financially slowed down a lot of the progress of Thailand. Well, I think around the whole damn world. Oh, now they got that. I like that. That's nice, clean. I know, mafias would tear it up.
Huh?
Your mom would break that.
Oh,
Yeah. I've got my hands full a lot with Paige, my family, my mom, my YouTube, traveling.
Big.
I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I always seem to be putting myself last, always. And I need to start really taking better care of myself. I feel like I'm not really that bad of a shape. I feel like beer is a big anchor for me right now. Like I've been drinking too much. I don't drink beer during the day most of the time when we travel. Yeah, sometimes. We travel a lot here lately. But at nighttime I'll have one beer, normally maybe two. But it's really kind of, my metabolism is slowed down quite a bit, I think, from not being so active. So it just sticks to you, you know? When I was working back home and exercising every day, I mean, you drink a beer, you don't even feel it. But now it's like hanging on, you know? So I got to make some changes, some corrections. It's just when it's so hot, that beer tastes so good, you know? So I got a nice gym I got upstairs too. And when I work out in the mornings, I feel really good the whole day. So it's all about mind over matter and what matters. Right now, I think is my health. So I got to go in here get a checkup. I bring mom here too. We haven't did our checkup this year. Every year so far since I've gotten a checkup, I've been pretty healthy. I had to up my, I take 20 milligram of blood pressure medication, which isn't too much, but I had to increase it. But that's about it. Doctor said I was pretty, all of my blood test result, everything come up really good. So. I did some thinking. My mother and father-in-law really liked this floor, and it was a big deal. Very expensive floor, but it's just so dirty, you know. And I bought a buffer and a scrubber wheel for it, and I stripped the floors down when I first got here. But I'm gonna ask the guy, can we strip it all down really good and put a gel coat on it and make it look clean and new instead of tile? Because if I tile, I want to tile the whole house, and I can't. And I don't really want to have a tile stop here, you know? So right now, we'll just ask him if it's something that we can strip the floor down when we get everything out. And maybe epoxy, not gel, but like an epoxy coat. Something like that, whatever the hell it's called. That window's coming out. We're gonna just put one new small window here. It's gonna have a cabinets and a ventilation for this new stovetop, because it gets really hot in here when she's cooking. And then back here, I'm gonna build an outdoor, not a big deal, just a small kitchen. I have my oven I keep out here. I'll probably just keep my oven out here, but put a little sink and maybe another stainless steel or aluminum countertop for the, I'm gonna take that oven, stovetop, and put it outside so my mother-in-law can have some place to cook while we're in the process of building the kitchen.
Good luck for that.
What? I mean,
cook outside.
if she doesn't want to cook while the thing's doing it and they're going, then I won't get it. It doesn't matter to me. I was just,
No.
where's she going to cook?
No, I mean you say like if I had to cook stinky stuff outside.
Oh, well, I know she's not going to do it, but maybe Madame can come out here and do it, huh? I mean, we have the stove top anyway. Might as well just keep it outside. Whether they use it or not, I'll use it seems like every time I want to make some breakfast or something, 3 or 4 of the mafia group come in the kitchen and start doing shit. So I'll spend all the money to make the kitchen nice and I'll be working outside. So I got all of it. You should have seen the kitchen before, and I got all of this stuff so I can get some stuff too. And where's my stuff? I have 2 little cabinets there, and up there I have some seasonings, and that's basically my spot. My Thai family is awesome. It's never boring here. It's always exciting. You know, me and Paige always have a good time together, but Paige loves to be with her mom, and her mom would kill me if I took Paige away from her. But that's why it's good for us to just come and go and get away whenever we need a break. Our stuff is here. It's easy. We have somebody watching it. And we don't have much stuff anyway. These stairs are going to be the death of me one day. But this is my gym I have. I bought it, everything. And I do use it quite a bit. I need to use this more. I need to use that every morning. But I bought all this stuff, you know, shortly after I got here. And they delivered it all. This stuff I got on Lazada. This I bought at a fitness store, and they came and delivered it and set it up. So, and we have all of this space up here. My office used to be outside here. So I'm going to make some more changes in these rooms here in the future. I needed this bike right here, and I take it downstairs and get it cleaned up. These grips here, because it's so hot, it's sticky. Like the rubber is coming off because of the heat. So I need to figure out a way to either change that or get it somehow the stickiness off. I think it's just ate up the rubber, but it's a good bike. Well, our decorator guy has arrived. Swadikap. Swadikap. They just left, been here about an hour talking about it. So a lot of words were being said. What do you say?
They say he thought it's that small kitchen. Oh, that's big.
Yeah, big kitchen. It's a lot of stuff happening in this kitchen.
So, you can't fit this because it's not gonna match.
Yeah, no, this has all got to come out.
Take it out.
It'd be nice if they could take it out kind of in one piece and put it outside, you know?
How are you gonna do it? I can't even think of it.
I don't know.
It's not like wood, you know, you can like saw it.
Yeah. So, can they do it?
You can do it.
I heard some mumbling of about 400,000 baht.
Well, I don't know. He said right now they have some kind of promotion where it depends on like if you order more than 400,000 baht, you got how many percent discount, and you know,
Like 50?
on the price, whatever.
50%?
I don't know.
Well, he's going to have there's a lot of work because we, you know, we got flooring, we got custom countertops, take the wall out. custom cabinets. Close that, enclose that, new window. And they're going to tile the wall. They're going to put tile all over the wall, no paint, just tile, because it'll help with the moisture barrier, because they don't want the moisture coming in behind the cabinets. So just on really on that wall, because it's an outside wall. This wall probably okay.
This is good. It's good. It's not plastic. So in the long run, the moisture comes out.
Yeah.
The back is gonna be
Right. But I want to keep that, you know, the cabinets can't be so high that they can't get in them, you know.
It's not gonna be high. It's just like stand up.
Okay. All right. Because the refrigerator, you know, they can be a little taller, because I want it to have a, you know, I gave them a design. I'll show you guys what I come up with here. I told them don't make it exactly like this, but it's just an idea for you to kind of follow where I'm thinking. I don't want it exactly like that, you know. He understood that, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But the only thing is that, you know, the cabinets are about the same normally, but they're gonna have to make them a little taller, because I want to put a cabinet up the top for looks, you know.
Yeah, he said need to put cabinet, order another piece and stick on the top, or have the close, you know, just close it up.
Yeah, just for looks.
Just for
Yeah.
nobody see, just empty.
Yeah.
You can't see anything. Something like that.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna have a lot of cabinet space anyway, because I want cabinets down here. There's gonna be here. We're gonna have two, like, pantries is what you could call them, for dry food storage and canned goods on both sides of the refrigerator. And then here is a lot of space, so we're gonna have all cabinet on the bottom and cabinet there and two cabinets up here, and then the vent for the oven top, stove top, is going to be there. Okay, well, we'll find out. I don't think he'll do it all tonight, but that's what he said, so we'll see. If it's like crazy price, then I guess we'll make a trip to Nakhon, huh? Yeah. My battery has arrived. How much was the battery? I don't know how much it is yet. I can't give you a price. It's going to be a lot cheaper than I can go buy it somewhere, though. All right, I'm going to go get the truck.
Huh?
I'm going to get the truck. I noticed before I got the battery tested, it had a little bit of a drag to it when it cranked. Didn't do it that time, but sometimes. The battery, I think, is 5 years old. I replaced it about 5 years ago. I gotta drive it a little bit to reset the computer. I used to have this deal, a memory saver. It's just a 9-volt battery attached to a little thing you plug into the cigarette lighter so the vehicle doesn't lose its memory.
Have a good day.
All right, this thing just opened up. And I've drove by it many times on my bicycle. Well, I say just opened, it's been a few months. So I don't know, we just drove the truck. Truck is great, it's fine. So let's just see, it says baby mood, coffee and burger. So we'll check it out. Looks interesting. Looks cool. Okay, I didn't need a burger anyway. They're out of bread. I think that's probably one of the key ingredients is to have a hamburger place. But I guess if they don't sell a lot, maybe they don't want to keep it in the freezer. I don't know. Don't think too much. We'll come back another day.
Next time.
Well, I'm going to take our vehicle to the place where they changed my drum brake shoes last time. We're going to just go ask them if they can do the front, if they can turn the rotors properly, how much will it cost, when can they do it. So one of the reasons why I got this vehicle is because it's very popular, and believe it or not, it is still it's an SUV body sitting on a truck frame. So basically this is the same as that, just with a different cab on it. So the parts are all basically the same. So, except you're not going to get a rear wiper blade for that. I was a suspension mechanic most of my career. I did pretty much everything, but the suspension on this is a truck suspension. So I guess that's why, another reason why we relate this to being a truck. It's definitely not a car. But anyway, we're gonna go see if he can do my brakes. My father-in-law recommends this shop. So my father-in-law also says that most of the qualified technicians leave the dealer. The dealership is mostly for just maintenance, stuff like that. They always do have a qualified person, but for the most part, all the qualified people are outside in the independent shops. Okay, he said it takes 2 hours to do it. 350 baht each wheel. Labor, that includes resurfacing the rotors. I'm afraid to know what kind of brake lathe they have, but rotors are cheap anyway here if I have to buy one. I'm thinking negative. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Seems like that's the only shop.
Yeah, the one shop that we were going to before, they're the ones that didn't balance the wheels properly, and they don't have any customers over there. That's probably why. But this guy here, he seems to be okay. We'll see. My father-in-law should know better. If I had a way to jack up my vehicle myself, if I had a garage, you know.
Do you have a shop open today? My dad not home.
Yeah, but I don't have any rotors. I would have bought rotors, just bought new rotors, and I already have the pads, just change it myself. It's easy to do.
They have that thing to turn at the shop.
Your dad's got it too, I've seen it. I could probably chuck it up and do it myself, but I don't want to do any mechanic work anymore, to be honest with you. Like, I'm so happy that they put gas in my car, like I'm diesel in my vehicle. Like, I really don't want to work on it, you know? I mean, putting a battery in or stupid little things like that is, who cares? But I mean, I raised my kids working on vehicles, you know? I don't want to, I want to forget about it, really, to be honest with you. I don't know. I must have probably had about, I know I at least had over $100,000. I had over $100,000 worth of tools, you know, at least. They're gonna have our walk-in street market, I think, tonight. I just gotta finish editing some videos, and then we'll go walk around a little bit, and then go meet up at Mamu, visit Mamu tonight. Well, you remember that picture I showed you a minute ago? I just sent his picture with the actual dimensions and the stuff that will work. And wow, does it look cool. Couple of things though, I would still like a cabinet on the other side of the sink. And I'm not too sure about what's on the left-hand side of the pantry there. Anyway, let's go talk to Paige. She just sent that to me online. Huh? That was quick, huh? Yeah. It looks awesome, huh? Mm-hmm. The only thing I'm not so sure about is I'd still like another cabinet on the right-hand side of the sink. And I don't know what's going on with the cabinet on the left side of the pantry. Yeah. I would still, well, the sink is over here, so. To go to the other picture. So I'm not sure what that is.
That's your cabinet.
I know that's my cabinet. What's next to it?
I guess that's another cabinet.
No, I don't think it is. So I want to make sure there's a cabinet there and a cabinet there. All right, we're just going to go there tomorrow. A little bit of confusion on my bar. And some confusion on this wall right here. Like, he doesn't have a cabinet there. He said I can only have one there or one there. That's not, no, that's enough space to put a lot of cabinets. So I need to go look and see what he did on his measurements tomorrow and try it again. I can't talk to him over the phone because Paige is having to translate back and forth. So we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow, Kalgam. We're walking. Just had a little rainstorm. I'm bringing my umbrella just in case. Well, I got them some staging tent set up. The fun never stops. Well, they changed it a little. They made it go straight. Baby in car or car is a baby? Mm-hmm. Oh, there is a car seat. That's a new pharmacy. So you're going to tell me tomorrow what you want me to cook for you, since we're going to have to go to the inside Mukdahan. Well, you have till tomorrow. Alright guys, gonna end the video, gonna walk home in the dark. I have my weapon for soy dogs. Not too bad out here. Anyway, come with us tomorrow. We'll go back to Home Pro and square away our design, maybe get a quote, look around a little bit more. Got to get some stuff for Paige's birthday. She said she wants barbecue ribs and baked potatoes. Mamu's gonna make a Thai dish. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.